Nano Banana Pro can generate insane looking images, but creating a perfect prompt takes a lot of time and energy. So I built an automation in n8n that takes one sentence and turns it into a prompt that generates cinematic looking images automatically. All you need to do is fill the form in automation, and AI automation generates cinematic looking images and saves everything into Google Sheets and Google Drive. Today I'll show you step by step how to build AI automation like this using no code. But first let me show you a quick demo. I open the form, type a short description, choose the aspect ratio and submit it. The moment I submit the form, the automation starts processing everything step by step. It takes my short sentence, sends it to AI agent, builds a detailed cinematic prompt, and chooses the correct ratio. If I uploaded a reference image, the workflow would also analyze it. Then it sends a final prompt to Nano Banana Pro, creates a task, waits for image to render, and downloads a finished file automatically. At the same time, the image is saved in Google Drive and Google Sheets, including the prompt, the ratio, the date, and the link to generate that file. Okay, so now let me show you how to build the automation like this. The first step is adding a trigger. All you need to do is click this plus button and choose on form submission. Here we need to choose a title, and our first field, we need to add form elements. My first field name is describe the image that you want to create. Element type is text. In placeholder, I'll have simple example and 3 dots. And this field, as you can see, is checked as required. Next is ratio. Element type is text. Here we have a simple example. And this field is also checked as required. Next, we have paste your reference image. Element type is file. Multiple files is checked. And as you can see, and this field is not required. Next node is if node. If node looks like this. I just grab, paste your reference image from on submission form, drag it and drop it right here. And here I only choose a string and exists. Basically, if reference image exists, this AI automation will analyze the image. But first we need to add analyze image. I use Gemini to analyze the image. And it looks like this. Input type binary file, input data field name, data. And if we don't have reference image, we are going to straight to AI agent. In AI agent, I have source of prompt defined below. My prompt looks like this. I'm telling the AI agent where's the request, what's the request, what's the ratio, and where's the reference image. And task is just based on the inputs above, fill the required fields, prompt and ratio to generate the image. And now let me show you, as you can see, I have require specific output format checked. And next, I have a system message. You need to click add option, and here you'll be able to choose system message. And my system message looks like this. As you can see, I have details about my prompt, how I want it to look like, and details about the ratio. Here we have you are an expert, AI creative director, and prompt engineer, blah, blah, blah. You can generate something similar using ChatGPT with only one prompt or Gemini. It's not that complicated as it looks right now. Or you can just copy what I have. Next, I use Gemini as a brain. I use 2.5 Flash, add credentials. And next, I have structured output parser that looks like this. Prompt string, ratio string, and schema type is generate from JSON example. Next, we have HTTP request to generate the image. This node will generate our image. And as you can see, I use KIE.ai to generate my images with Nano Banana Pro. First of all, I'll show you how to set up an account in KIE.ai. and then we'll set up our node. I think that will be easier. You want to go to kia.ai, click Get Started. You can log in with your Google account. I'll use my Google account. Next, we need to go to API keys. And here we can generate our API key. I click Create API Key. Here you can name your API key and just click Create. Now we can copy our API key. Let's go to authentication. Authentication, use a generic credential type, header authentication, and then create a new credential. The name is authentication. It has something like this. And here you need to type a space and paste your API key. It should look like this. And then click Save. When we have it done, you need to have a URL that looks like this. You can simply go to Nano Banana Pro API and just copy this link from here and paste it. It should look like this. Next, we want to send a body. Body content type is JSON. Specify body using JSON, and the JSON looks like this. Model is Nano Banana Pro. Input. In input, we have prompt. Prompt is generated from AI agent. Aspect ratio is also generated from our AI agent. Resolution, I have 2K, but you can also use 4K or even 8K. Output format, PNG. It should look like this. You can simply copy and paste to your own product. Okay, next. An output looks like this. We have task ID, record ID, MSG success. Okay, and the next node is wait node, because we want to wait a couple seconds to render our image. I have 20 seconds right here. Okay, the next node is get image. Method is get. URL looks like this. Authentication, generic credential type, header authentication, key IE authentication. The same authentication that we used in our node where we created our image. Send query parameter is checked. Specify query parameters. I use using fields below. Name is task ID. And value is task ID from create image. You need to click create image, data, and here we have our task ID. Then we can simply drag and drop it right here. Okay, that's it when it comes to get the image. Next, we have if node. In if node, we want to check if our image is ready. We need to take state of our image, choose is equal to, and type success. Next, we have a node where we can download our image. In the download image node, we have method get. URL, we can take our URL from here and just drop it. Authentication, I use none. And then we need to add option. In add option, you want to choose response. Response format is file. Output in fields is data. Now we have our Google Drive where we're going to upload the image. You need to set up your Google credentials. Resource is file. Operation is upload. Input data field name is data, like in previous node. File name, data. And here you need to choose your Google Drive, where you want to store it. Is it my drive or something else? Next, we have Google Sheets. In Google Sheets, you want to have append row in operation. You want to make sure that you choose write document and write sheet. Mapping column mode is map each column manually. And here I simply just drag and drop what I need to have in each column. And that's it. This automation generates images that looks like this, as you can see right now. Okay guys, that's it for today. My email is in the description if you want to contact with me. See you next video.